Hello crafty friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Diana, I'm the Paper Pineapple, and I'm glad you're here. So today I'm going to be documenting week 1 in my Scrappy spiral notebook. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by using these cards here from Simple Stories. It's Happy New Year, and I know that I wanted to document us ringing in the new year and all of that, so I used this 4x6 card and this other I'm not sure if it's a 4x4 card. I thought it was cute with all the numbers and the Happy New Year. And I have a picture on the top corner there of my brother popping the balloon. So tradition in our home is we blow up all these balloons up to the 12th hour, and the kids every hour get to pop a balloon. They get to see how close it is to New Year. And so there my brother is going to get ready to pop the balloon. So that is just suitable with the numbers, that it would go great with my layout. So I'm going to go ahead and add these pictures here. I believe these are roughly 2x2s. And the picture below that's a picture of my daughter and her boyfriend. She went to both, went spent some time with her boyfriend's family, and they came back to celebrate with us. It was our turn this year to ring in the new year together, so she actually spent it with us. And then we had family visiting from Washington, and so they rang in the new year with us, and so that was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little flip out here. I find, although I'm trying to put in less pictures, I feel like this is going to be all pictures and hardly any journaling. But for this first week out, I just wanted to give it like a try, and so I didn't really journal in this layout, but I plan to journal in the next couple of layouts once I get the feel of things, because this is still kind of new for me. So far I like it. I'm enjoying the simplicity of it. I love the playing with my things, like my washi tape and my stamps and markers. I like all that stuff, so I'm having a good time with it. So here I'm just gonna do a little, I cut out 1 inch of copy paper, regular copy paper, to do a little fold, and so that I can flip my card. They're kind of like a hinge there. And so on the back side here, pictures of us spending New Year's Day with my mom. And so she made us a lobster dinner with a baked potato and tempura shrimp and veggies, and it was all delicious. And we were, put on that top hat, and we took a couple of pictures and drank her ciders, and it was so much fun. We watched movies and played games, and so that was fun. And here I'm just going to add just a 1 inch circle, and I use that to punch kind of like a little notch, that you can see that it has a little flip there, because I won't be able to add a tab here. So here I'm just gonna adhere that to the page here. I'm really bad at aligning things, so if you see things that are askew, yeah, that's normal for me. So yeah, I just add this picture here. I felt like it was a little too close to the spiral, so I went ahead and kind of cut it a little bit so that I can adhere it to my page there, and it works out. So here I'm just gonna adhere it here, and then I believe I use it's like a little bunting flag with I think it says hello. I didn't have any space for it because I had one that said goodbye 2024, hello 2025, and it was from the LA Studio December kit. So I didn't have any space to put the goodbye, so I just opted to use the hello 2025 for this picture because I felt it was suitable. We were all in our 2025 glasses, and my daughter there has a headband that was all lit up, and we had our little, what are these things called? Those little horns that you blow. And so I thought it was a good picture to add that to my layout there. So here you just see me adding this on my page there. And so it goes on pretty fast. I feel like this, although editing this takes me long, the actual making the page doesn't take that long. So I feel like it goes faster. So yeah, it goes rather quickly. Here I needed to put in my week 1 since I already have my January divider at the beginning of the month, so I don't feel like I need to add January to every layout. So I used this LE Studio label here in that same blue, aqua blue color, and I took out a stamp set. I don't know where this one came from. My dear friend Amy, who's the Crafty Chaos here on YouTube and on Instagram, gifted this to me, and so it said weekday. I would use a weekend, but not the weekday, so I cut that one in the middle for it to say week, because I didn't have any other stamp that said week, and I really needed it for this year. So I went ahead and stamped that on there, and I needed a number, and so I did end up taking out my I believe it's the many days of the week stamp, and added that to my label there. So it is a little bigger than I wanted, but it's gonna work. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it work. So I just added my 01 here to stamp out week 1, and I felt like it looks okay, it looks fine. I was okay with how it looked here. And then I stamped that, and then I was trying to figure out where I could put this label without it covering anything. And then I believe I opted to adhere it to the corner there on that 4x6 card. I felt like it was the best placement for it, and then I added it there. And then that week, since we still had family visiting, we kind of gave them like a tour of the area, and we ended up taking them to the coast, and we ended up going to Hearst Castle and passed by Cayucos and Simeon, I think is what it's called. What was that other one called? There's 2 other beaches there. I can't remember the other one. Well, they're the ones that are on the one. And we ended up renting a car because we don't all fit. My daughter invited her boyfriend, and so this was the same vehicle that we took when we went to San Diego, and so it has fond memories of our trip. So I felt like it was great that we got to take another one out. It's like one of those Wagoneers where they're like extra big SUVs, and so yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. So we ended up taking them to the Hearst Castle, and then we passed by the beaches, and we went to Morro Bay. We went to go eat at House of Juju's, and their seafood is so good. They have really good clam chowder. I had shrimp tacos. Seafood's really fresh and great on the coast. And then we did a lot of walking, and then once it got a little later, like a little darker, we drove into Slow, which is San Luis Obispo, and we kind of took them to all the little tourist spots, Bubblegum Alley, and we walked down this like I can't remember what's the name of that street, but I can't remember what it was called. It's at the top of my tongue and I can't remember it. It's just like this main street down there, and there's all these cute shops and lights everywhere, and there's this area where you can go down, and there's like a little river, and then there's a mission there, the Slow mission. And so we walked through all of that, and we had ice cream and just such great food there. We went to go visit all the little shops there and kind of give them like a little tour of the place. They've never been in that area, and so they were really grateful and really happy, and we had such a great time. I think my most favorite part was going and visiting Morro Rock and Morro Bay, and the beautiful view out there, guys. The sunset was gorgeous, and I feel like I really need to add in a video of that sunset because it was just absolutely gorgeous. I ended up using the stamp set from Everyday Explorers that says this view, and I had a hard time trying to find a color that matched because I felt like that orange kind of overpowered the page, and so this peacock feathers was perfect. It was the perfect blue, and I felt like it did a good job matching. And then I just used one of my Ohuhu markers to color in this stamp that happens to say Best Surprise Adventure, because it was something that was kind of like on the whim, and it was great. We all had a great time. The castle, if you guys have never been, it is amazing. You guys should totally check it out. Beautiful. Got to see, on the way out, we got to see zebras out on the highway, because William Hearst had a bunch of animals, zoo animals there on his property, and they're still there. Lots of vegetation, fruits and stuff, and it's just simply amazing. Really beautiful things to see out there. So here I wanted to document my title here, and at first I thought, well, maybe I'll use stickers, and I was like, you know what, I have an actual alpha stamp that I want to use that I had not used, that I had ordered, and so it is the Jenny alphabet, and so I decided that I would stamp out Hearst Castle. So I did. It's not perfectly aligned. Like I said, I'm not really good at keeping things straight, but you could read it. So I think it's okay. Like I said, I'm not aiming for perfection here. This is simply fun. And so I do end up stamping out the rest of the title here, and I felt like it needed something else. So I went and grabbed a washi tape. I hardly ever use washi tape, so I'm kind of excited that I'm bringing out all the stuff. So, but before the washi tape, I ended up using these geotag puffy stickers, and just to, you know, document where we were at. And I wish maybe I should go back and just put a little label there of all the little places that we went to. I do plan on making a page out of this because I felt like there was just so many great pictures to add on there. But for now, I think this will do. And so I added my washi tape here. I feel like it was the closest paint that I had. It kind of like a magenta color that I had. And then I felt like something needed to be added at the bottom below the washi tape, and so I ended up using my Tim Holtz Small Talk strips. And I believe I picked out one that says, if I can read it here, it's too small, but something like, look at the wonderful things around you. Basically, that's what it says. Just look around you and look at all the beautiful things that are around. Hopefully when you have the close-up, you can actually see what the sticker says. And then I just added the little dots that came with the puppy stickers. And this is it, guys. This is my final layout of my week 1 in my Scrappy notebook. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.